Hi, it is me, the Holistic Healer, here with you today while I'm driving. Needing to talk to all of you. There is so much going on in the universe right now. The energies are extremely intense, and because of the fact that 2017 is a new beginning year, a lot of us kind of expected it to be like this beautiful, you know, happy, abundant new beginning year. But what's happening for a lot of people is the universe, God, your angels, your divine team are all wanting you to have your new beginning. And in order to do that, in order to truly have a new beginning and step into your full light, step into your full potential, step into who you truly are when you are not in physical form, you absolutely have to get rid of things that are deep seated inside of you that are holding you from your full light. So a lot of us, especially those of us that are healers, those of us that are empathic, sensitive, we have all been through some very dark and horrific things in our lives. And the reason we have gone through and experienced the things we have truly is for no other reason than, number one, lessons that we have to learn for our soul to grow. We all know that. But also, as healers, it's part of our journey to overcome that, to completely and totally heal from it, overcome it, and come to a place where we feel completely at peace with it, and that we are completely okay with it. And then we extend our hand out to those that are not there yet, those that have not overcome that yet. And we are truly meant to help others heal from it. So right now, what's happening to a lot of people is, with the energies swirling right now as they are, this particular new moon and this eclipse that's coming up soon here, things are being pulled up and drawn up. And if it seems to you like everybody around you is in turmoil right now, everybody around you is in chaos and dysfunction right now, yep, a lot of people are. So we really need to make sure that we know and understand what's happening, so that we aren't letting the darkness overtake us. We're not being pulled into the abyss of separation. And we need to remember that we are one. We are all God's children. We are one. We are one with God. We are not separate with Source, with God, whatever it is you call it, universe. We are all one. And the very horrific things that a lot of us have been through can very easily deter you from that. It can very easily pull you into a feeling of separation, pull you into doubt and fear and negative thinking. Myself, I thought that I had healed these things inside of me, these childhood things, hold on a moment, and traumas deep inside me. And I apologize if I'm not looking at the camera, I'm driving. However, when I get inspiration and get asked by the angelic realm to speak, I do it. Sometimes it's when I'm in my car, and I think that's because that's when I, you know, truly can shut my brain off, and that's when it floods in. So as I'm speaking this to you guys right now, this is what's being channeled from the angelic realm. I'm learning this just as much as you are as I'm saying it, this is coming to me. These realizations are happening to me right now as I'm saying this stuff too, okay? So last week, some things from my childhood and from my young adult life, the energies of struggle and not fitting in and not being approved of, abandonment, all those things from my childhood and the deep-seated trauma that I've been through in my life was literally ripped to the surface last week. Like, everything was ripped by somebody else's actions, somebody else's words, pulled that to the point where those people that are around me that don't understand, that aren't in my shoes and haven't experienced what I have, are like, why don't you get over it? Okay, so they don't like you, so what? Like, why do you care? Well, I don't know if anybody else except me understands being abandoned as a baby and not loved by your parent. And later in life, meeting that parent, and no matter what you do, you're never good enough. No matter what you do, you're not enough to them. And really, truly, I have spent 20-some years thinking, well, if I just do one more good deed, I'll be accepted by that family. If I just do one more, this, or if I just say this one more thing, or if I do this. So I've spent 20-some years doing this and reaching for something that I'm never, ever, ever, ever going to grasp. It's never going to happen no matter what I do. And I am realizing that now, finally, clearly. But after realizing that, then comes the emotions and the traumas that come with never being accepted by those that our society says are supposed to unconditionally love you. So I'm working through that, and right now I am completely healing that within myself, okay? The reason I'm telling you this is because if there are things right now in your life that you thought you had healed and moved on from, that are being shown to you so strongly that you cannot push it back down inside, you cannot ignore it, you cannot pretend that it doesn't bother you, it's impossible. Believe you me, I've been trying for a week to just say, enough. I've suffered enough. I'm not going to suffer anymore. I'm going to pull in light. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to make this stop. I don't want to feel like this. But no matter what I do, it doesn't stop. And if that kind of thing is happening to you right now, where things are being pulled strongly to the surface that you don't want to deal with, that you didn't want to feel, that is God, that is universe, that is source, that is your higher self, your angels, whoever it is that's guiding you, believe it or not, sending you a big gift of love. That sounds messed up by me saying it like that, huh? I'm sure. Because that's the thing that we need to realize is, in order for us to step into our true light, our true power, our true form, we absolutely have to overcome any kind of darkness, any kind of fear, anything bad that we have been through, so that we can close the energy off there, shut the door, super glue that bitch shut, and then have our dragons burn the bridge, okay? Because after you do that and you shut that source off, that source of darkness off, then you can step into the light. Then you can step into a place and a perception where you have not only overcame something like that, you could feel good about yourself for overcoming that and for taking the high road and for choosing love. And then when you're choosing love, then you're expanding your energy out. And then because that thing over here is not sucking the light out of you anymore subconsciously, even though consciously we don't think it's bothering us, subconsciously it's still sucking the light out of you, okay? Even if it's just a little bit. So that can't happen anymore then, once you've overcome that and you've truly healed from it. Then that's when miracles will start happening. That's when your new beginning will start to happen for you. That's when people and situations and things will flow into your life, because now there's room. Now there's room. Now the miraculous things over here are not being blocked anymore, okay? I hope that makes sense for you. If you are going through dark night of the soul right now, know that it is not to punish you. It is not to hurt you. It is not to make you suffer. It is truly a gift, a divine gift of love for you to see truth and to understand and know what it is that is holding you back. Okay? Those people that are trying to manifest good things in their lives, and then you'll see a little bit of it and a few signs of it, and you get a little bit, and then, you know, it stops. And then you go to this place where you're like, well, I tried, and, you know, manifesting doesn't work, and this isn't real, and it's not true, and you know, we make up all these human excuses in our mind, when truly the reason it doesn't is because we're not having faith. We're not forgiving ourselves and others. We're carrying bad juju, guys. We're carrying that. Even if it's subconscious, stop carrying that. Stop stuffing stuff down. When this stuff comes up, I know it sucks. The pain sucks. The emotion, oh my God, it's awful to endure. But if you can really, truly just focus on it, let it come up, feel it, let it, just let it come up. Deal with it, work through it. When you do that, you will learn from it, you will grow from it, you will move forward from it. And then you will be absolutely amazed at the changes that take place in your life. Okay? So the next couple weeks here are going to be very intense. Energies are high. So please, please, please meditate when you need to. You know, try your best to stay in the light. But if you're trying to connect with the light and it's not working, that's why. That's why. And if something from your past, like traumas and fears, are abruptly ripped to the surface, please know that it's time for you to release that. Okay? It's time for you to release that, because there are some really good things that are on the verge of coming into your life. There's a new beginning on the horizon, you guys. There's a rainbow after the storm, I promise you. But you gotta let the storm happen so that you can get rid of it and things can clear up, okay? So if you need help, reach out. I'm here for you if you need me. I love you all very much, and I send you God's blessings and peace for your new beginning. Have a wonderful day, and namaste.